Here's a headline. I'm the mayor of Dallas. My switch to the GOP last year should have been a wake-up call for Democrats. Mayor Eric Johnson wrote that, and he joins me now. Your Honor, why did you join the GOP right in the middle of your term of office?
Well, thanks for having me, first of all. But, I switched parties for the same reason I think a lot of people crossed over and voted for Donald Trump for president this past election. And that is, we've had 60-plus years of, frankly, failed liberal experimentation in our cities, where 80% of our population lives and where a high percentage of our African-American and Hispanic population in this country lives. And, we're just sick and tired of being sick and tired. And so I switched parties, and I think a lot of folks voted for Donald Trump because they actually are looking for an agenda for urban America that works.
But you were elected as a Democrat, and then you're serving as a Republican. How did that go down in Dallas?
Well, I'll tell you what, we are elected on a nonpartisan basis. In Texas, all mayors are elected on a nonpartisan basis, but your party affiliation is pretty known. And so it did create some controversy. And there was an effort to recall me, actually, that failed miserably. Not a single signature ultimately got submitted, but there was an attempt by the local Democrat Party and some Democrat activists to have me removed from office. But look, the bottom line is the Democratic Party at that point should have gotten the wake-up call. They should have figured out that if the mayor of the 9th largest city in America, who's African-American and male, switched parties, that maybe we have a problem. Maybe there's something in the water. Turns out this last election showed that I wasn't some anomaly, but in fact, I was sort of a canary in the coal mine, and that a lot of African-Americans are thinking of the same way. Donald Trump won more African-American votes than any Republican candidate in 48 years. I'm 49 years old, so basically in my lifetime, we've never seen a performance like that by a Republican.
Can you give me 30 seconds on how you are handling migrants in the city of Dallas?
Well, we're handling it the same way I think everybody who is in Texas and any states where we're seeing migrants show up is it's a strain on our resources. We see it. And not just in the obvious ways. People ask, well, how's it impacting crime? Well, obviously, there's a certain amount of crime that's committed by folks who are here illegally.
Will you deport them? Will you deport them?
Of course, we'd support that. Of course, we'd stand by President Trump in an effort to get rid of people in our country illegally who have violent criminal records or who commit violent criminal acts here. But even more than that, people need to understand it's a strain on our school system. It's a strain on our hospital system. There are hidden costs to having a porous, open border, and we need to shut that down.
There are indeed. Mayor Eric Johnson, Your Honor, thanks for joining us, sir. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.